Hi and welcome to my latest video. I'm doing this one based on yesterday's Unite the Kingdom's march, just to get a few of the myths and truths out there, because obviously as we know a lot of things do get told wrong, and obviously I do want to get the truths out there and uncover a few bits that people do not want to know about and what will want to know about, because obviously a load of lies do get told. So here's the actual evidence that is on camera, and obviously what I will share with you. So here's the first bit. So obviously there was the vile left. They had their counter demonstration, which is the typical pro-Pally march, which we know they're all hate marches. They're not this fluffy teddy bear march that they claim to be. They're always hatred, hatred, hatred. And obviously, as you can see from this story, it's shocking, exclusive. It was pew pew him in the neck like Charlie Kirk. Far left protesters calling for Tommy Robinson to be hung like Mussolini. I don't think the incitement to violence on either side is right. Calling for anyone's unalivement, that is definitely too far. But obviously what I'm going to do is play this clip for you.
Excuse me, should we shoot Tommy Robinson in the neck? No. Okay.
Get your clip elsewhere.
So they've just said that they want to hang Tommy Robinson and shoot him in the neck like Charlie Kirk. It's getting very aggressive.
So again, that just basically shows the left for what they really are. They're not nice people. They are the vile scum of society. And obviously when you come across people on lives that just defend them, it just beggars belief. Obviously, I've got the next post is a sea of all our flags, the Union Jack, the English, Welsh, Scottish and Irish flags, and the Brits singing Sweet Caroline, no face masks. Obviously the face masks were just on the left, because obviously typical left leaning. So no genocide chants, no adoration for unaliving regimes, and no support for proscribed groups. So at Keir Starmer, they've tagged him in here. Is this what hate and division looks like? Looks welcoming to me. So I'll play this clip to you. So again, look, nothing harmonious, nothing going on. I think that's why I'm glad Starmer is going at some stage. And obviously, yes, they did have the typical Keir Starmer's a wanker chanted at the Unite the Kingdom march, but again, it's pretty much a thing these days, and it's become a patriotic anthem in 2026. Instantly cheers people up whenever it's heard. I will again play this one for you because beautiful. And then obviously you've got a clip from Sky News I'll show you in a second. So the legacy media are squirming as they watch millions of Brits march towards Parliament Square. This is what a revolution looks like, is what someone's posted, so I'll just show you this one.
So it is difficult if you're, as you see there, in the bang in the middle of that group of people, and something happens, you need to step in. You then got to get yourself somewhere where a police vehicle can get to, which isn't difficult in the middle. And what we've got today, 2 big marches. So you've got a huge part of central London that's now shut off. So you can find yourself between the middle of the two and nowhere for you and your prisoner to go to. So it has to be like a quite a definite decision, and we've got to step in at this point, at this time, to take that person out of the crowd. But 11 arrests so far, huge crowds already, as we can see, going right the way back along. Stewards at the front. The stewards will manage the crowd.
Now, I'll just pause it there, because as you notice, a lot of the people on that left-hand Free Palestine march, they look a mess.
If, operationally, if there were a...
And again, look, masked up, again. Why do they need the masks? To hide their identity, to stop them getting arrested from the cameras.
Skirmish that broke out, I'm just speaking hypothetically here, in the middle of this big street here, of this big throng of people. How would police deal with that?
You go in. You have to go, but you would go in almost with your team.
Other than so you're looking at it from.
Well, there she's stirring up hatred, clearly, because she's just presuming there's going to be trouble there with the United Kingdom when there clearly isn't. That's what I hate with the way like the Sly News does.
I mean, we're showing people aerial pictures here from the helicopter. Just talk us through how police are getting their input.
From the ground level, if you're standing at one of these, obviously, sort of offices on the road junctions there, and that's the bottom of the Aldwych. So they're coming along the Strand now, as I mentioned earlier. Lyceum Theatre's just up on the side there. Coming down the Strand towards Trafalgar Square, Waterloo Bridge behind them, so a significant number of people. If some sort of confrontation or fight starts in the middle of the group, then ordinarily you're just aware of like raised voices and people moving.
But then why would a fight break out between the United Kingdom people? They're all there for the same reason. They're just trying to feed horse shit to the media. It's the same as what BBC will be pushing out, the same crap.
Moving away. So you're aware there's like a fracas going on in the crowd. So you try and get a position of elevation so you can see into the crowd, put them in a vehicle.
So there's that. And then obviously Young Bob, who's a fantastic YouTuber out there.
So I'm
obviously, so he was walking to the mustering point and he seems to have found a group of priests that have been labelled by Sky News as far right. Of course, they've all spoken at previous UK rallies and obviously asking people to give them a follow. So just quickly play this one.
Already feeling holier than thou. I have all of what the Sky News would probably label after this the far-right priests and pastors. How are we all doing, gentlemen?
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to an incredible day.
Yes. Please, Father, don't say anything now. Get us on Sky News again.
Well, that's the point. That's the aim. We gotta do Sky, BBC, GB News, talk everybody. We're going to get on every channel today.
Well, we are, and that's thanks to Keir Starmer, who banned our foreign speakers. Of course, if it weren't for them, wouldn't mean GB News is here, wouldn't mean Talk TV's here. And we've shifted the Overton window so far, but even Farage just saying patriots at this event, which clearly means we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Bishop Dewar, of course, have you spoken of the last two?
Yeah, and the Christmas one.
And the Christmas one, so that's three. And one of them celebrating the birth of Christ, which is pretty significant in my eyes, and the priest would back me up on this one as well. But it's going to be a fantastic day. Of course, these people will be outcasted just simply with being with patriotic people. Now, I was reading a saint in the Orthodox Church, and it says that the Church takes nationalists and cleanses them, which means that our politics can be baptized in the faith, but we can be patriotic. God creates borders. He creates tribes of people. We have to love people. We have to love our tribes, and we'll love other people.
So there you go. That's the way to go. So it basically says we should have a closed border, effectively, but they're not going to go down that route because we've got a naff government in place. As you've got here, British Mounted Police are holding back the masked Antifa, so the left evil side of the protest, from trying to stir up trouble in London at the United Kingdom march with Tommy Robinson and his friends. It's high time we see some action taken by police against the leftist mob. But we know they won't, because obviously they're always on the side of the law. all masked up. Why do they have to have masks on? They're hiding their identity because they don't want to be picked up by the cameras, because all of them will be guilty of crimes and they'll be thrown behind bars.
Just do us a favour, keep back a bit, mate. Mate, just give the cops a bit of space, mate. Don't get right up behind them. Nice one.
Move back onto the pavement. No, move back onto the pavement. The vans are moving back. What you're doing? Move back. Touch me again, it's self-defence.
Mass. That's where trouble will stir. Obviously, the mainstream media wants you to believe there were only 50,000 people there. We know there's always more than that. And obviously, the truth, London is gridlocked with millions of patriots. And obviously, this is the true scenes. You can see that, it's just a bit of that one. Then this is the one I'm actually really shocked with, because obviously there's the two sides to this. Obviously, so two children, one apparently racist far-right thug, and then the other one is the peaceful far left, which obviously we know is not accurate, but we'll play each one for you. So
I'm here to protect the kids and how I have the streets safer for when I have kids, because I'm scared. Because I'm scared if anything's going to happen to me. Because being a white girl is really scary at this time. Loads of people call me racist for going to these, but I just want to be able to feel safe in my own community, and I just want to be able to walk the streets like my dad and my mum used to without a worry.
Not going to school at the moment. What's happening there?
People are calling me racist at school for going to the marches, and they're calling me far right. But the thing is, I'm not far right. I respect everyone's cultures, their religion, where they come from and their background. I just want to be able to feel safe. I'm here to protect the kids and how I...
So that's the first child. Obviously, I don't see anything evil about her. She seems perfectly legit. That's fine. Then listen to this other little stuff.
Okay, there you go. Show him.
Hold on, make sure you... So obviously, if you listen carefully to this little thug, and look at the mother's hair, bright pink, typical lefty scumbag. Obviously,
Okay, there you go. Show him.
beautiful language for a little kid. Obviously, the kid should be taken off and thrown into foster care. Obviously, that mother's not a fit mother to have kids.
Your sign.
Alright, let's see. Fuck off Nazis. Yeah! Alright.
You should really be giving your kid that sign, yeah?
Would you like to elaborate?
I mean, I think he summed it up, really. Nazis are fuckers.
Okay.
Yeah, and be teaching your kids that yes is appropriate, not really.
Anti-Tommy Robinson, anti-division, pro-Palestine. So why are you here, Roshi? What do you feel about Tommy
IQ in the toilet.
Robinson?
Thoughts on Tommy Robinson?
I want to eat him. He is a big
Yeah, I want to eat him, yeah. It's just stupid, because obviously this is where the division is, because it's complete division on the left, and obviously from the left to the right, because of people like Keir Starmer and Lammy and stuff like that, and now the hatred is that vile on the left. A lot of these lunatics should be locked up in a mental asylum and the key thrown away. And then as you look at things like that, they've desecrated all these monuments with free frickin' Palestine, Gaza, and all that lot. I'm sorry, the people who are guilty of that, atrocious. They should be made to lick it off with their fucking tongues. And again, another kid there. So innocent compared to that one. It's just horrendous, but I just want to show you a few of the truths that come from this. Because it says there, 2 children, 2 protests. One was taught to love this country, the other was taught to hate. You clearly know the two. So I'm going to leave it there, and obviously you can obviously make your own mind up from that, but it's clear as day which had the pure hate, pure love, patriotism, and obviously we know that's Unite the Kingdom. The Palestinian March is always pure hatred. It's not for this country. It's always against the great British public, and it's not for people in this country. But again, thanks for watching. Please like, share this on, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.